Welcome to the Royal Calcutta Turf Club. Preview of New Year's Day's racing here in Kolkata. We begin with the first race of the afternoon, the Obolensky Handicap. A handicap for horses rated 1 to 26. We have number 1, Nord, and number 3, Ganadora. They both ran 3 weeks ago, and in that race, Nord, the grey, came with giant strides on the outside, took over the running, and made an impressive start to his campaign here in Kolkata. Nord is now ridden by champion jockey Pete Trevor and is trained by Patrick Quinn. Ganadora, number 3, is the mount of C.S. Joda and finished about 6 lengths behind Nord in that race. Number 2 is Tango Punch, the mount of Nikhil Naidu. Tango Punch is trained by trainer Deshmukh, an import from Hyderabad. Had every chance to win his last race, but the winner there, Tender Heart, was just too good. He kicked away from Tango Punch, and in the end Tango Punch only finished a tame third. Then we got number 4, Lucky 9. Lucky 9 is having his 4th run of the season. Unfortunately, in the last run, I think his saddle slipped and the jockey was not able to get the best out of his mount, but he made all the running in this 2000 meter race and eventually finished third. The winner there was Amber Knight. We come to the second race of the afternoon, the JSK1 RCTC Gold Waz. Horses rated 81 and above, over 2200 meters. We begin with Redoubtable, number 1. This 7-year-old horse is from the Rutherford Alford stable. He had a bit of a lung opener after a series of setbacks in race number 46, where he finished a creditable third. The winner of that race was Snowfall. Number 2 is Stockbridge. Stockbridge ran in race number 36. He was a hot favorite to win, but unfortunately Stockbridge only managed to finish 4th. The very impressive winner there in the Calcutta Gold Cup was A Star Is Born. Stockbridge is having his 4th run of the season. Number 2, the mount of C.S. Joda. Euphoric is number 3, the mount of Neeraj Rawal. This import from Western India is trained by Adi Raj Joda. Ran a 2000 meter race where he finished third behind Sonata. Euphoric was ridden at that time trained by apprentice jockey A.S. Aniket and has Neeraj Rawal riding him this time. The third race of the afternoon is the Amrit Cement Cup for horses rated 21 to 46 over 1400 meters. This is a no whip race, and we have for you number 1, 10, and number 2, Toussaint, who both ran in race number 9, where Toussaint finished second and 10 finished third. The winner of that race was White Roses, who continued a winning ways, coming out and winning the next time out as well. Toussaint there running a very gallant second, and 10 not doing too badly himself as he finished on third. 10 is ridden by Vinay Jaiswal, and Toussaint has Neeraj Rawal. 3, Hellblazer, the Rustam Daroga colours. And number 5, Pal Cha, the BR Reddy stable. You can see Hellblazer on the inside, finishing a creditable 4th. Pal Cha had every chance at the top of the straight, but really didn't accelerate and went on to finish 8th. Then we have number 4, Oh My Darling, and number 8, Thalamus. Oh My Darling made a very impressive start to his campaign here in Kolkata, going on to win her first race very, very comfortably. She beat 2 horses that have gone on to do really well, Amber Knight and Zuma, as the season has progressed. Oh My Darling made all the running with apprentice Bhosle and went on to win that very impressively from Amber Knight. Thalamus there finishing down the field in 5th place. Then we have Tender Heart. Tender Heart is being ridden by jockey C.S. Joda. You see him here in his previous start at 25, where he made all the running and he held off Tika, the mount there of Kiran Naidu. Tender Heart held on to win by half a length. Running the upper class, Tender Heart is trained by Vikas Jaiswal. Number 7 is Elios from the Patrick Quinn stable. Elios has had a run, race number 32. A bit of a lung opener with Shehzad Khan on board, where he finished on 4th. The winner there was a very impressive Burgos. Number 9 is Lucretius, who had its first run as a 4-year-old. This bay gelding is from the Daniel David stable. A very big, strong gelding, and made an impressive start to his career. He ran 4th. It was a very suggestive run behind Trident Star, the winner. And we have number 10, Sun Gold, ridden by R. Manish. Sun Gold has had 4 starts this season. This is his 5th start. On that start, Sun Gold finished a creditable 5th behind the winner, Swift Lady. So we come to race number 4, the JSK1 Best Odds Cup, rated 41 to 66, the distance 1400 meters. We start with number 1, all-time legend. This import from Hyderabad is having its 4th run here in Kolkata, the mount of Sharik Mohammed. In his last run, he ran 5th. He ran 6th. The winner there was Rodrigo, who held off the late challenge of Dr. Doom. We have Maktub here, number 2, running his 7th race of the season. Maktub ran a very creditable 2nd in his last run, over a mile. The trainer has brought him back to a 1400 this time. Amber Knight went on to win that very impressively, but Maktub came back to beat Rhapsody in Green on the post for 2nd place. Then there's Horus the Great, who's had a couple of starts. In his last run, he was beaten 6.5 lengths by Burmese. Burmese was just too good for the field on the day, but Horus the Great was a very suggestive 2nd, coming through from last place and running on to run 2nd, the mount of Afzal Khan and drawn 7. We have number 4, La Dominate. La Dominate in his last run was beaten by Rodrigo as a hot favourite. A lot was expected from this bay colt by Dali out of Lucy in the Sky. Not really trained on, but that was an impressive 2nd to a very informed Rodrigo, the mount of Imran Chisti. And we have number 5, Mandolin, having its 5th run of the season. Mandolin ran in a 1400 meter race a few weeks ago, where White Roses won that very, very impressively. And Mandolin stayed in 4th place and remained there till the winning post. Here we see White Roses winning that in a common canter. We have 2 runners here, Dragon's Gold number 6 and number 7 Black Coffee. You see them both ran in race number 34, where Black Coffee made all the running but had no answer when Clifford came and passed him on the outside to take over the running. Black Coffee is the mount of jockey S. Sucklane, and Dragon's Gold finished 6th. Here you can see his stablemate Clifford winning that very, very comfortably for Jean Lafette. Black Coffee ran on to finish 3rd. We come to the 5th race of the afternoon, the Safari Handicap. Horses rated 41 to 66 over 1200 meters. We start with number 1, Good Tip. Good Tip missed the kick a little bit in his previous run. The jockey Neeraj Rawal. Etosha went on to win that very impressively, But good tip came through the bunch of horses in front of him and ran a very creditable fifth. The mount of jockey P. Trevor. Number 3 is Bundle of Charm. Bundle of Charm ran in race number 7. Horse race was won by Mescal. Bundle of Charm made all the running, but had no answer when Mescal and Dubai Star challenged. Went on to run third. Bundle of Charm is being ridden by jockey S. Saclane. Then there's number 5, Super Stellar. Super Stellar had one start this season, over a mile. And in that start, Super Stellar ran a poor fourth, a distance behind Amber Knight, who won that most impressively. Super Stellar is the mount of jockey P. Uday Kiran. Number 6 is East Side. East Side ran a very impressive second in race number 47. Coming wide into the straight with Sharik Mohammed on board. The Swift Lady kicked for home, went away by a couple of lengths, and then East Side laid down her challenge, but it was just not good enough. The Swift Lady went on to win that, and East Side ran a creditable second. Race number 6 is the JSK1 Indian Produce Stakes. 3-year-old, the first sweepstakes race of the 3-year-old career of these young horses, led by number 1 Snow Leopard, a winner of race number 31, the mount of jockey A. Arul. You see Snow Leopard here travelling well on the outside and going on to beat Natural Grace comfortably by a neck at the end. So we come to the 7th and the last race of New Year's Day here in Kolkata. Race number 7, the JSK1 Play and Win Cup. Horses rated 61 to 86. We start with King Louis. King Louis ran the Calcutta Gold Cup, made all the running. But at the end, the Star is Born was travelling just too well on that day. Went on and absolutely cantered home. King Louis went on to finish 5th. We have horse number 4, Basharat. Basharat having his 5th race of the season. Basharat in his previous run with jockey P. Chizeshwar up. He had no room on the inside, switched on the wide outside. And when P. Chizeshwar asked for a finish, he finished on. But Swift was just too good on the day and finished on to run a credible 5th was Basharat. Number 5 is Dubai Gold, the surprise winner of his last race, where Dubai Gold made all the running with jockey V. Jagdish, and when Harvest Time made his challenge, Dubai Gold managed to hold him off and go on to win the 1400 meter marker by half a length. Number 6, Forever Together, who's had no form so far. It's run 5 times this season. As you can see in the picture there, he's about 10 lengths behind the second last horse. Forever Together is the mount of P. Uday Kiran and trained by Rajesh Naredu. Number 7 is Clever Hans from the Vikas Jaiswal stable. Clever Hans has had 4 runs, and in his last run he ran 3rd. The winner of the race was Harvest Time. He was ridden by R. Ajinkya on the day, being partnered by P. Tejeshwar today. Finished on nicely. Harvest Time going on to win that. Clever Hans finishing on the outside to run a creditable 3rd. Number 9 is White Roses. This filly's been in devastating form since she arrived in Calcutta. She already had won 2 races, and in this race number 22, she absolutely spreadeagled the field, running away and winning that very, very impressively by 7 lengths. White Roses ridden by jockey Neeraj Rawal. Thank you, and we look forward to welcoming you all to the Calcutta Racecourse on New Year's Day 2024.